You must be cold today, Joe. It's warm in the back of the car. Like, so
I'll tell you what's cold, that microphone, because it's so far away from your face.
In the cold zone, back into the speaking zone.
Back into the fist zone.
Okay,
yeah.
Fist zone. Okay, can you hear it now? Okay, we're going to talk about films that couldn't be made anymore. Films that you can watch or rent, but you cannot.
Like Borat. They couldn't do that today.
Absolutely. Borat is a good example, because if you think all the things that contains, there's no way that'd pass muster. Like, you're talking about anti-Semitic content, misogyny, borderline racism.
No. They couldn't make it because they've already made it. It's been made already. It would be stupid if they made the same movie twice.
Well, that's a good point, actually. But then, I mean, there's other things that are claimed are made in the studio that weren't. Like, for example, there's this nonsense.
The moon.
I was just getting to that. Your bloody namesake over in the States harping on about somehow the moon landing was faked. Like, well, it wasn't. Okay, it just wasn't. I'm going to I'm just going to go roughly through it. Okay. So this whole theory, and you've talked about it in your American version of this show. You've talked about the Van Allen belt. How could people pass through that? It's the same way as people can walk across hot coals. You're not standing in the fire. You're moving over it so quickly. There's not enough time to build up that intense heat that will cause damage. Okay? That's that. All right. Then the flag. How can the flag was flying? The flag wasn't flying. They had a telescopic arm. You can clearly see it in the photographs that held up the flag, and it was purposely put there by NASA for that purpose. And then also, how come we haven't been back? Well, the reason was that the attention turned to other things like the space shuttle program, the ISS, and now increasingly towards Mars. So, and on bottom line, why would so much effort be put into transporting people, humans, to the moon if it was going to be filmed in a studio?
Because they built the studio on the moon. So they didn't film it outdoors on the moon because they would have died. So they built the studio on the moon and filmed the moon landing in it.
Fair enough.